Hello and welcome back to your favorite cozy corner of the internet where we talk about all things bookish. On today's episode, we are going to talk about really two things that are something that I really struggle with and still kind of do, but think that it's very important. And it was also a motivating factor behind why I decided to go the way I did with Blind Date with Book Club, because I really felt like it was something that was lacking in the bookish community and space. So we're going to talk about it today. So thanks for joining. Grab your favorite drink, whatever that may be, and let's hang out and talk about books. Okay, so to start this off, as you know, I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. I work a job. I have my own business. My kids are in sports. Like, we are busy, right? So something that I really struggled with as a mom was, I think it's so easy to fall into the trap of your life becoming your children. And I don't want people to come for me for saying that, because it's not like I mean your children should not be your life, because my children are my life. However, I think in society and in the craziness and the busyness of life, it becomes very easy to forget that you need to take care of yourself too. And what I mean from that is, as a mom, yes, you obviously have little ones that are literally relying on you to survive, and you are going to do everything you can for them. But you also have to remember that you can't pour from an empty cup. And so if you are just giving, and you don't ever have any time to refill yourself, to rejuvenate yourself, you're going to burn out. And I fully believe it makes you more stressed out. It makes me, at least, way more quick-tempered, and it's just not worth it, because you feel bad, right? Because society is like, oh, you should just be okay with that. Like, this is what being a mom is, and you're privileged, and you should just be okay with that. And yes, I am very grateful and privileged that I have my children, but at the same time, I don't think that means you have to sacrifice everything else. So I did that for a long time, and I really got burnt out quickly. And I did notice such a difference when, I'm not saying I go out and I go hang out with my friends or do all these things like multiple times a week, but I found that solitude in books, and particularly books in the bath, because that has just been like my safe space. And I probably take a bath and read. I mean, I read every day, but I probably sit in the bath and read probably 3 to 4 times a week. I need to get a hot tub because I would save some water. Add that to Brandon's to-do list. But that was like sitting in the bath. I light a candle, I put Epsom salt and bubbles, and I just read my book. And the kids know, and my husband knows, that that's mommy's 30 minutes. Like, we're going to leave her be. And I can tell you, just by taking that 30 minutes, I feel so much better every single time that there is a conflict that arises, or when I'm tired and you get snappy because of it. Like, I take the time to refill my cup so that I can pour that into each of my children and to my husband. And I think that it's very important. And I also think it's something that's easy to neglect. I do. And I don't cast any shame for that, because I did neglect it for a long time too. But what a perfect opportunity and way, if that is the case, right, and we're acknowledging that, to have a outlet for yourself as a mom. And you don't even have to be a mom. Maybe you're just busy with work and you get into the daily grind of things and you kind of forget to take time for you. It's the same thing. You might not have kids, but you're pouring for your job or for your boss or for your coworkers or whoever it is at the time. So it's the same thing, just a different vessel. So having something like that, I think, is very important. And I'm not going to lie to you, when I loved the idea at the beginning of going and finding a book club. And so let's just say my bath time is great while I'm reading, but I wanted to take it one extra step further and once a month maybe go do like an in-person book club. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought about that and I looked at many of them, and I was terrified. I was so intimidated. I was so afraid to go to the book club, because I'm like, well, I am very much an introvert. I'm like, I don't know who's going to be there. Like, what if they don't like me? What if I can't read the book in time? And then I'm going to go to this book club and like look like a dummy because I didn't read everything, or like if I missed something. And I was just like so much pressure that I was putting on myself. And I'm like, why am I doing this? This is stupid. But I do really want a book club. And, there's so many Facebook groups, but honestly, I'm so over the Facebook group trend because it's just becomes this like wall that is not, I feel like, what it intended to be at the beginning, and kind of like this dumping ground. And it just almost feels like a billboard. So there's tons of Facebook groups, but I wanted something where I could sit down with the same people every single week, have a community. We all are reading the same book. We know we like these types of books. We're probably all moms, or we're busy with work. Like, we're all busy. And I wanted there to be no pressure or stress, right? So that didn't exist. Couldn't find it. And there are like some Patreon things where you can join like those big book talkers. But again, like, you're getting in these massive groups. Like, I wanted to truthfully build connections with people. So that is what I strove to do with Blind Date with the Book Club. And I think it's going to be really great, and it's going to be really exciting because I do think we're getting there, and I'm just so excited about it. So one, we're solving both these problems with this box that I've curated and for you guys. So one is I'm giving you time for yourself. I'm going to give you a book to read that you're going to enjoy, I hope. I'm going to give you little gifts that you can open while you're reading the book to kind of reward yourself for like getting there and making the time for you. And then I'm also going to give you like little activities and things that you can do if you would like to. You don't have to, but just things that you can do during the month while we're reading the book that give you 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour of you time. Nobody else is doing that. This is just something that you get to do for you, okay? And again, I think it's so important to have that. I really think you need to have some time for you. And maybe you don't. Maybe it's not books. I mean, if you're on this channel, I hope it is, because this is all things books. But maybe it's not that. Maybe it's something else. Then still just take the time to do that. So I'm trying to give you an outlet with a reward system, with things to do, so there are no excuses about not being able to do it. And then I'm also going to solve that second, like, I'm scared to go to book club, or I just want to engage with the same people, or I want to make real connections, real friendships, real community with these people. We're solving that problem by having not a Facebook group, but a private community that's going to be a book club. We're going to get in Zoom, and you're going to be with the same people every single month to talk about the book. You're going to make friends because it's just this quaint little group, and you can't get in the group unless you're subscribed to the box. And it's just not going to be spammy like I feel like some of the other book clubs are. We're going to all be there to talk about the book that we're reading and to just become friends with each other. So I am really excited about this, and I hope that you are too. We are hoping for our launch date to be in May, and that is going to be when you can grab a founder spot that is going to be very special. Can't ever get it again, one-time thing. So if you're like, I really need some me time, I want this book community that Rebekah is just talking about, and she seems just like me, so I think I want to throw myself in there too, then one, congratulations, because admitting those things and acknowledging that you need something like that in your life is a huge first step. I'm just trying to give you a vessel to do it. So if that sounds like something you really want to take part of, or even if it's just something that you're like, this sounds interesting, but I'm not 100% sure yet, get on the waitlist. There is nothing holding you to it. If we launch and you are on the waitlist and you decide you don't want a spot, that's totally fine. It does not commit you to anything. All it does is say, I'm interested in what this Blind Date with a Book Club is going to be because of I don't like going to book clubs. I don't have time to leave my house, but I want those things, and I want to find time to read, and I want to carve out time for myself throughout the month. If you want those things, then comment the word book club down below. I will send you the waitlist sign up. The waitlist is going to be the very first group of people that find out about the founders. I am sending sneak peeks and all sorts of fun things as I'm building this box to already get you thinking about this amazing community that we are going to be building for you. So again, if you want a piece of that pie, then comment book club and I will send you the waitlist sign up. Of course, you can just follow along on the journey here, but the waitlist is going to get a little bit more exclusive sneak peeks and things that you might not see on the channel, especially as we're kind of building everything out. But I hope that you are as excited about this as I am, and I hope that you can see that it's genuinely coming from a place where I am this person that I am like creating this club for, and I very much understand you because it's me. And I also understand that you might be introverted, and that doesn't mean that you don't want still these things that other people have access to. You just maybe need them in a different outlet and in a different way. So reward yourself, take some you time, go read a book for you while you are waiting for Blind Date with the Book Club to come out. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss more bookish content. And like this video if you want to support our little channel that we have growing on here. All right, my friends, go read a great book, and I will see you on Friday.